Hey, what's up? I just want to go over the set part of 6.3. Your instructions are to use the first and second differences to identify the pattern in the tables as linear, quadratic, or neither. Then write the recursive equation for the patterns that are linear or quadratic. Alright, so I'm going to focus on 15 over here. This, let's look at what's going on with this pattern here. So first you just want to look at the differences between these two as these grow. It looks like our differences are going to grow by a different number each time. And let's see, this should be 7. So as we move on down, these are growing at a different, they're growing at a rate. It's not constant, it's not a constant ratio, it's not a constant difference, but if you notice for this is the first difference. If you notice that the second difference, you will find a constant difference of 2 each time there. So we know that this difference is linear, and then we know that this is a quadratic equation. Quadratic. So let's look at the recursive equation. The recursive equation, basically, you want to find a starting point. I'm going to just say f of 0 equals 1. We're going to use this as our first term. And then in order to find the next term, f of n, we basically need to take the previous term, f of n minus 1, and then we're going to add or subtract something to it. Now, if this was, you know, this first difference right here was constant, we can just add 2 to it, but it's not. It's actually a linear change, so we need to figure out, we need to basically stick in the linear equation right here. And we know there's a constant change of 2, so if you guys remember from the y equals mx plus b days, right, that the constant change of 2 is our slope times x, and then b, of course, is the y-intercept when x is equal to 0, so we have 1. So you're just going to take that, you're going to stick it right there. To n plus 1, we're going to use n for our equation here. So let's just check this out. So if we want to know the value of the third, if the input is 3, we're going to just take a look at the previous number, which is 3 minus 1, and then we're going to add 2 times 3 plus 1. So let's look at this. All right, to find a function of 3, we're going to look at 2, which is the previous one, and then we're going to add 6 plus 1, which is 7. And what is the previous one? The previous one here is 9, and I'm looking right here, right? F of 2 is 9 plus 7, so f of 3 is equal to 16. And that's what we have right here. So it does check out. All right, guys, good luck.